Alright, so right here we have a Wukong coming in around the back. The enemy team's here looking for a dragon, and our team spread out coming from the bot lane, mid lane, and jungle. And so here we go. We're going to see what happens. Wukong comes in outside of the bush. Should have been inside the bush looking instead of sitting outside the bush, but anyway, but it comes around. They obviously had that warded. Gets caught out. Miss Fortune's coming in. The rest of us are grouped here, ready to engage. What would have been ideal is if Wukong would have just come out this way along my cursor and engaged from this side, but gets caught, turns back around and engages, which wasn't bad. It's just that the bulk of our team is still 1 or 2 seconds away, and that's enough time for them to nuke Wukong. We do get the Zyra ult, however Miss Fortune steps into it needlessly because she could be outside of the ult over here and still attacking Lux, and she gets hit by the ult, which is no good. Melanie goes down. I jump on the Caitlyn, which is the right thing. However, Caitlyn flashes over the wall, and here's where things get really messy. Lux ults, which separates our team. We see that Miss Fortune did the right thing in waiting to cross that threshold, so she didn't take the damage. But what happened is we chase the Miss Fortune and the Vi, which I think is good. This is where the group of the team's going. But Miss Fortune walks around here for a very long time, just wasting time, not dealing damage. You see, just back and forth and back and forth. Throws her slow out. Gets snared. Really, don't know what was going on there. What should have happened is Miss Fortune should have just followed the team. And then Miss Fortune gets cut out and dies. Now we have no damage. I jump in. I don't know why. I should have just left. I jump in, thinking I'm going to do something, but I didn't realize that Syndra was already so low. And that's GG. Yeah. Alright, so here was the next team fight. It was kind of a mess. I'm just stupid at the beginning of the fight. I just get caught and die like a moron, and that was bad. I think I was just thinking that I could draw some fire, maybe get a pick or something with my team right there. Anyways, I don't know. It was dumb. But here's where things go crazy. This fight was just a hot mess. So Chris did really good flashing out of that. Now here's where things get crazy. We have Vi over here, and we have their team here, so they're split up, and our team is over here. And so we try to seize the opportunity in putting some damage on Vi, which is good. However, this is when things go south. We tunnel vision on Vi, okay? We have a Caitlyn right here that's dealing damage to the Blitzcrank. And everybody's looking this way and not realizing that the distance from this character to this character is the same as this character to that character, or very close. So, at this point, these two should have stopped defending the Blitz and killing the Vi and switching to her, because that's really the one who's dealing the damage to the Blitzcrank. So let's see what happens here. So, Miss Fortune throws out her slow over here, even though the bulk of the team is actually here, and Vi is already on the run. And this is where it gets really wild. She ults. Right here is the triangle. Completely misses everybody in the ult. She should have ulted this way, where the cone was this shape. Right? And hit their squishies. Nobody cares about the Vi. She's not going to do anything. She does 3,000 damage in the whole game. And she's the tank. You're not going to kill the tank.
No more.
So, Unshaken's got the right idea. He goes after the Caitlyn. The Lux is great in getting everybody in the ult. But our team split up. We got Miss Fortune back here. We got Blitzcrank here. We got Wukong way up here, jumping on the Lux. And we got Chris on Caitlyn. Every single person is doing something different. Ultron's running away. Miss Fortune's ulting on the Vi. Wukong jumped on the Lux. And Unshaken was going after the Caitlyn. And so, of course, all that split damage resulted in our team wiping. Because after we blew all of our stuff, they still had all of their ultimates. And Vi was able to jump in, get the Caitlyn, do some damage, disrupt. Caitlyn finished off. This is what happened. It was just everybody had a different idea of what to do at that point. But what we didn't do is focus the critical target, which was Caitlyn. Alright, so here we are grouping for a dragon fight. Their team is here in the dragon pit. We're grouping in this bush. Blitz is down here, nobody knows why. And anyway, we'll see what happens. We see that they have this warded as Lux hit us with the little orb of light there. You got Wukong up here, who, it's not a bad idea, is trying to hide out in this bush for an engage to surprise him with his knock up with his ult, which is good. The only problem is that he walked around this way so they could see him, so he lost the element of surprise, and what ends up happening is Vi ends up chasing him down before he's ready to actually engage. Also, he walked out of the bush, so we lost vision, but anyway, the real issue here is that he wasn't ready to engage, but he was forced to engage early, and the issue that's going on now is he's with their team, and the rest of us are way down here, and Blitz is still over here, and again, nobody knows why he's down there. So Wukong is going to jump in and ult, and much like the last time, we're just too many seconds away. We're probably 3 to 4 seconds away at this point, and we just can't get there fast to help him out or to make any use of his ult. Wukong gets away, which is good, but the ult was wasted because there was no damage to follow up. I come in, the team comes in, Unshaken's back in the back. Vi dashes to Unshaken, Unshaken knocks him away, but then Vi's going to get the ult. I leap strike in on the tank because I was trying to get to these guys here to stun them, but they end up getting away with all their slows. The reality was that was a mistake on my part. I should have known the Vi was going to jump on Unshaken, and I should have protected him because he was our carry, and I was too focused on stunning these people to get damage out. I didn't consider this. In a normal situation, Blitzcrank would have been here to protect against the Vi, but he was not. He was down here, and so he couldn't be in the fight. And so I should have been there, and I should have noticed that. But I continue to go in. I'm thinking, okay, well, they're over there. Hopefully they can get the Vi down fast enough and come in. And even if I go down, hopefully they'll have blown everything. I don't know. So I just stick in the fight, and then I realize that that's not happening. Leave. Get all the ults in the world. We got Monkey down here. Exited too far. Wukong could have helped out against some of the stuff up here. So it ended up being really a 3v5 fight the entire time. Because at the beginning, we had Wukong engage, so it was a 1v5. And then the Wukong exits the fight down here. Then the three of us re-engaged into the fight. And then it was a 3v5. And then Blitz shows up just as Syndra dies, and I die, and Wukong was too far away to help. So really, this entire fight was always a 3v5. What would have been better is if Wukong would have exited this way and helped kill the Vi instead of running clean over here. But really, yeah, we were all out of sync. We were just out of sync, and that was the issue. And we paid the price for being out of sync.